this should be fun. Hey guys, me Untouchable. I'm gonna did you guys see number being down and tanking? Yep. Okay, then we want to talk about this weird news. I don't know. I love DC. DC is my favorite internet tomorrow. However, I have a main part of DC. It's gonna be crap the fun that makes sense. It's gonna be mess. And dear God, I did done my boy John pissed me off for insanity, but I went about that for days. But look at the sale number of a bad with DC. Granted, for I'm getting the guys send them all to call BS. You get what's beyond the whole send them I made a complete mess, and we don't know what is real, what is not. It's just a big what the fuck. So yeah, it should be fun. Again, what do we mean that? Well, you'll find out. So you want to find anything news. Yep, do so. See ya. Hold on. As you can tell my intro, about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. Now, like I said, bro, no matter why you come to make certain my man are very hard to describe. You get it, because we crack the fuck, and the comment is my man not good doing certain numbers. First thing you'll be talking for manualing. So let's get over fast. According to the article I have it from ICB2.com. Yes, yeah, the website is called. Cool. Topic, you're trying to do comics. Yep. These are units and dollar sale ranking based on sale tracker at point of sale by Comic Hub system at stores selling American comics around the world. During the period which these reports were generated, there are over 100 stores using the Comic Hub system, and there is a small non-grand sample of over 3,000 stores. Yeah, as I said, this did not represent many viable kind of store emphases, and as I mentioned before, with comic sales are gonna be what the fuck? Couldn't imagine that you can't keep track with this one with the real. So yeah, the fact that data may be accurate, it can also be inaccurate. So take this data at a grain of salt, and we'll go from there. Okay, like I said, we have a lot to go through. We have a response with number one, which is number one on the general, which honestly not surprised we get spawned, even though it's $6 in my opinion. Spawn hasn't been killing away on sale. So, yay for Spawn. Yay, that's getting great. Yay for Spawn. Shield number one, obviously, number one is right there. Batman 119, Batman, obviously. Hulk, issue 3, $4 stuff. Yeah, like I said, all this is done in Marvel. And for everything about Marvel stuff, the Marvels are doing great, which is surprising because I never thought the Beyond was good. The Beyond stuff is crap. I said for the Beyond stuff is garbage, but as you tell with DC, yeah, that's not what DC book understand with the dedicated side of the putting. Don't understand at 19, which is good. I'm glad to understand doing it. That's a good Elder story. But no Superman 11 special. That's odd. It's only a Superman 11 special. I didn't do it with a beat with. Why? What the fuck? Like, oh, that book was good. But no, that book not in top 50, which is kind of sad and depressing. And this is why I don't go send not my cup. Cover at the expertise, but man, my day is sad to play. We have Baby Daughter issue 4, that's from Marvel, had so well actually. We see Dawn issue 3, did that. Ben Riley did well, Detective Comics, so that's $5, which is ridiculous. Joker, so number 25, which is fine, whatever. Yeah, they're not, no, with Nightwing so well, number 33, $4, fine. Spawn, Batman the Night, a lot of Batman books. Yeah, like I said, a lot of Batman books, and this is why I have my problem with these. This segment are tagging with sad depressing. Oh yeah, here's Sonic issue basically 6, I think. Yeah, 6. That's the number 42, which that's odd. It's only a Superman book should sell well and should be so great. I got that stun on it with a bad idea. I called it. I knew Sonic would be not gonna sell one with a bad idea. Be pathetic. What the fuck? Where are the other books? Where's Flash? Where's Billy Aquaman? Where are the other books? Oh my god, the guys. These young are the Batman so yeah. This is why their books are tanking. Which is sad and depressing. Yes, I know that these Marvel or the entire DC because obviously it's from their perspective because the movies. But you gotta admit, this is sad and depressing all over the place. But like I said, this data could also be inaccurate as well because we don't know what data went, and comic stores are kind of a bit confusing with the sale numbers. And with them gone from Diamond, it also doesn't help that the data could be inaccurate. But given the sale numbers, yeah, this is sad and depressing book in my heart made piece. Yeah, in other words, top 50 comment about dollars, and yeah, this is bad. Look at this shit. Like, Robin Batman at number 22, my Dawn of Steel 27, Batman Overland number 46, which is odd. I thought Batman would sell well, I guess not. Nightwing, number 42, Black Panther, and Seneca, number 50. Yeah, this is not going to be good, Seneca. I suspect the Seneca is tanking hard. It's almost like doing that stunt representing Johnson Secretary. It was a bad idea. I called it. I knew that stuff was a bad idea. This is pathetic and sad depressing. As a DC fan, this is depressing. It's only like for an embarrassment. What a bad idea. Like, look at this shit. It's trying DC stuff, man. This week, to speculate that DC is tanking sales, which, judging by the map of all this stuff, yeah, I think we all get a very bad life with DC, and this is kind of sad. Depressing, because I need somebody that died, but oh my god, this is sad depressing. This is a mess. This is why I don't follow show numbers. It's just a clusterfuck of a mess. It's not fun to talk about. As for graphic novels, yeah, Governor Miami also not doing well as well, with all the surprise there. Right, you see Avengers, you see all that stuff. Batman, and that's about it. Super fan, this is sad about DC. This is depressing and breaking my heart. You know, not there all gonna show. But anyway, these guys are tanking, and this movie, yeah, DC. Also, it seems because I said there's a lot more action. This big website, but paying to get 200 units, you need a bit to subscribe to this thing. With this, this guy's stupid, but what do you do? Yeah, that thing on all gonna show. Oh no. Though, and you want all these at the mall. However, the point of they can't do it and they can't complete. What the fuck? It's a complete mess. No mistake anymore. And oh god, trying to explain the country right now, it's just a nightmare. And it's driving me crazy. So yeah, the fact that I love DC doesn't mean I couldn't know a lot of bullshit. But man, oh man, the fact that DC not doing so, I gotta put my husband in peed. But again, my point why I have all the image today. The crap that might make sense. No, as far as sales number concerned, I'm not concerned DC and the sales numbers. Yes, I am at the word in general, but I don't like the sales number after giving the trailer. But bear in mind, as I said over time, the problem is trying comic book sales and the sales numbers. It's not easy to keep track. And Comic-Con, on the other hand, does not give me any help with the world because they give me jack and shit to work with. So, yeah, the fact to go with the network like ICB2, even though they have a system that makes sense, you gotta have to input inflation as well, and that's a problem, because trying to keep every sort of store with every new data, it has to be what the fuck. So, that as a member of the comic series, it's like a mess, and that's not what I'm doing. I didn't know how to wear that, but we're really talking this shit. But, let's get to the main point. Well, the point again, I get my manager, and if I can tell, DC is not doing so right. But I know, but tell me, what are you talking about? DC didn't want to tell you. You see Batman doing well. You see Joker doing well. You see Nightwing doing well. What's the problem? What are you talking about? DC doing well in sales. Is that a good thing? And shit, the thing. My main point I have with DC, is actually that phone 2-1 Batman 7. You know that's a problem, but I have with DC, besides Batman 7, they not have to do more characters. Like, gee, I don't know. What the hell does you want to spend? Why did that do so wide? Where's that boost? Where's that marketing? Oh, I know why they're doing well. Because marketing ain't doing giant shit. Yeah, remember how with DC, that marketing right now is a joke. It's a mess. It's a what the fuck, and it's a complete mess. I know when doing Diamond Negative said, well, kind of sort of, according to the B, it's a King Spot Department 2 top 21 sales. So, yeah, from a comic industry standpoint, sales-wise, comic industry is doing well 21. So, despite the negative doom and gloom, I will give at the comic industry edge. They did do well sales as in 21. So, that's good news. Yay, Spawn, and yay at the how to sort of get into Spawn. So, it would thank the Spawn 21 after we did give a comic. So, all people complain that the comic industry is dying. Yeah, that is not true at all. Comic industry is doing well, so that part actually is getting the comic industry. If I'm doing one sales wise, that's good news. I'm glad to have it. Now, as for DC, yeah, that's my problem I have with DC. As I said, the sales wise are tanking. Seneca, hey, yeah, that's not doing well at all. That's tanking hard. Gee, it's always about doing that gimmick. It was a bad idea. I still wasn't die. Got down in a bad year. As this is the end result. More bullshit and still tanking. So yeah, okay. The comments, well, okay. DC comments doing well, The comments is fine. They're doing well. I think the Marvel doing obviously good. I think because they have the movies. So yeah, that's no surprise there. But DC right now, it's a mess. However, as I said, this is the top 50, and in order to get to the 200, you have to pay for this thing, and that's not the part I have with trying to check these websites. In order to check out the real stuff, you have to pay for this thing, which is stupid. So, yeah, that's another day. But point as far as DC concerned, yeah, that's my DC not doing so well, that breaks my heart. But that's what you get trying to track particular trends. It always blows up in your face hard. Now, is there a way actually to fix this? Is there a way to turn around? Is there somewhere in hell would you to fix themselves? Yes, they would to fix themselves. Stop blowing point, give and tell a good story. Heck. Like, we all know we're gonna create event 2082. We all know this big epic event is just seeing at the DC image. The question is though, we did this create at the DC sold wise. Yeah, about that. I don't mean how sold wise. But it'll probably actually fix something in DG to make sense again. But I say more than probably DG actually in the continuity is a mess. It's a crud the fuck. Trying not to fix the continuity with my me is just a complete crud the fuck, crud development, and that's what I'm talking about. And yeah, I can't explain the DG my right now. It's just why. It's just crud the fuck. It's not what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a mess. And yeah, the reason why they're not doing so before is all more complicated than Vidic's Batman book 20%. Okay, that's a problem. But it's really not that easy to talk about. It's a lot more complicated. So all that fact is, I'm going to mess, and yeah, it's not tough for anyone. But as for the main part I have with DC, yeah, my main part I have with DC man for oversaturated Batman is that the ragged marketing. Let's be honest. The marketing DC right now is a joke. It's a mess. It's a crap the fuck. I'm trying to explain the marketing by DC is not going to tell. Now, what did it have to do with the whole sale they're doing now? As I said, the company right now is a mess, and trying to figure out the sale why isn't being possible. So, until we get more information about the data to figure out what's going on, let's just hope the best. Plan one book at DC to fix them so soon. Continue wait now. I'm still trying to figure out the Sonic Hill book. Yeah, that book might be the lost cause because let's be honest. This numbers are not doing Sonic Hill, and I think this experiment, it's not good, big news, you remember and being basically with that bit of failure. It's not working, and I hate to say it. Maybe time with DC might be like, stop at the making bad mistake and just tell a good story. Okay, that's not true. DC doesn't have a story. The point I am by DC, the money is a joke, and I talk it up a day at this point, so I didn't know DC need to fix themselves. Either one, maybe even that makes sense. 2, stop doing bad ideas. 3, please, we have to make a show, and then we have to make more than it, make it very cohesive. Continue with the but for DC, are they all lost cause? No. I mean they're lost cause at all. I think there's still someone to fix themselves. Okay. Like, as soon as Devil Jetsuki after comes down, until after nothing comes down, I'm gonna wait and see what happens until we get actually a bit more from him about that book, but we do know that book actually is going to be into a big at the epic, big at the event with the crisis. So, as far as there's the worst thing at this would be doing sword-wise. It's possible maybe to do sword-wise, but as I said, we don't know what can happen with that book. So, until we but as for DC themselves, yeah, this is bad, but like I said, we don't know a lot more information, probably more information about this, and I know I find the shit, but for DC, yeah, this is my main guys think I'm gonna be a DG very just down like in sales, but honestly all coming down in sales, but that's a different altogether. But I think in general DC really need to fix themselves and stop doing bad ideas, tell good stories. Okay, we do I think with Flash doing good one. I like Flash, I read that book, I think book is amazing, and then they fix the marketing. But the sales, yeah, I think in general, this is not the end of DC, no, following. My best give a DC is to fix themselves and stop doing bad ideas, tell good stories. And just make economy make sense. That's all I want at this point. By the sales, yeah, this is pathetic and sad to bring my heart. But let's just hope they bounce back eventually. They realize their mistake. Anyway, one more thing. I for freaking John That's it, man. Just get back to normal. You have to tell your John, come up there. Stop doing the old bitty talk to him. Look, I have talked to him good way, but man, oh man, this time of not doing well. We're putting on me. It's just stupid. So, just get back to normal. Stop my beer. Just get back to normal. All I want, but it's John, back to tell your boy. You tell him about everyone. It's John, and that's an imposter. But let me point. Boy, before I freaking jump in, just get back to normal. After having okay, DC. Stop going badminton, I'm saying. Please! Just stop going badminton and tell I can't give a shot. Give more Taylor a shot, damn it! I said one thing I did. Did you guys want actually Taylor to have an untapped potential that they refuse to give books? You don't want Taylor to put them from you and not getting them books. If you want to increase the sales, here's the idea. Give other kid a shot. Stop pulling the badminton for 7. Just give other kid a shot and tell your story after you make sense and tell the story. There! Problem solved. I solved your sales issue. Take that by DC and make it happen. But it's gonna happen. So until then, which after these kind of sales was, this is Santa Present and this bring them in pieces, but until we can put this out, I'm gonna wait to happen until I figure out what's going on. So until then, we ends. Bottom line, as far as this number concerned, yeah, this is kind of sad depressing, but I don't really need to be in a DC. I think DC had some time to put into the screen media, we don't know that fell through funny. So, what's this, really hard to screen media, but that screen media not a big giant shit, we know that's a complete mess, but DC, stop going back in terms of just tell the story, that's all we want, but then we ends. After the sales, yeah, it's a lot more coming in than already bought, and what's the whole DC does a mistake, but until then we ends. Wait, I know what all. I mean, that's brilliant. Although don't know about DC Con's sales numbers not doing well, so they're tanking on pre-on Kanmochi, but it's engineers, also like a video on Twitter, Freedom Scum and Channel for Superstars, Pookie the Balkan, the story, the Can't Talk 101. I'm hyping with DC sales not doing well, and even the other DC, or the good DC guys that could bounce back eventually. Me personally, I think DC can bounce back eventually if they have a plan. Department, they have no plan right now. Okay, after the Judge Wayne has a plan. We know his plan with credit coming out. So, maybe the oven credit man can fix everything. But until then, we stand. After DC themselves as a whole, yeah, they really need out their best strategy on to fix their sales. But until we stand. I don't talk. Although the DC guys sales not doing well, pre-on Kanmochi by engineer, also like a video on Twitter, Freedom Scum and Channel for Superstars, Pookie the Balkan, the story, but you can, I'll talk about it longer. DC, yeah. But you put take a step, please. Yeah, bye, bye, bye.